comes Reapers Underground. We hope you survive.
Hey, demons, I know what you're thinking. What the hell are we doing on a Wednesday night? Oh, I know. I'm kicking your weekend off early. As promised, we have the great RIP man himself, Owen Llewelyn. Hey, look at that. I remembered and I nailed
you got it. Like, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
He is back so that we can continue discussing his great career thus far. And we're going to be talking about some more behind the scenes of RIP Man and RIP Man 2, which this week in my feed, I saw a bunch of really cool behind the scenes photos. Things are looking like it's heating up over there.
Yeah, I hope so. So I've not been involved in this this week's filming either. So
oh my goodness!
Yeah,
such a mystery on this one.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's next month for me. So when I'll have more behind the scenes stories of RIP Man 2, but
in which Alden breaks out again. Probably something like that. But I'll tell you, the costuming on whoever they got doing the scenes currently is like really cool.
Yeah. Well, it's Chaz Porter, the guy at the end of the original one. Alden Pick's friend. Yeah, he's got his own get up and yeah, that quite intimidating mask and
yeah, reminds me of the guy from Batman. One of the Batman movies. Oh man, I can't remember his name. Somebody out in the comment section.
Bane, right?
Bane, yes, yeah. Kind of reminds me of Bane, but in a good way though. Very
absolutely. Cool. It's really intimidating in that little scene in the dream sequence where he's. I presume, have you seen it? There's a little teaser where Donnie wakes up and has a nightmare, and you see Chaz, and I was like, whoa, well, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty wicked. Because I tell you, the one thing about the first one, and I know most of us in the Black Flame universe have seen the first one, so it's kind of like I don't know if maybe they just didn't explain it as well, but how all of a sudden Alden's friend picks this up. Was there almost like a supernatural transference there? That's one of my questions. One of the only things that I wasn't too sure about after watching the first one.
It's not actually explained too much in the script. I think it's more you're given the idea that they obviously had a relationship. He was his best friend while they were in the institution, and where Alden had broken free already.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine even though Alden doesn't, well, neither of them talk because Chaz has his tongue cut out as well.
Right.
They will have devised a way to. This is just me. This is not the words of Jamie or Reese. So
of course
they can step in and correct me later, like or anything. Disregard what I say. But to my
what the hell are you talking about?
But my take on it is that they will have communicated with each other as they were best friends about the escape. Alden made his escape, obviously a lot more smooth getaway than Chaz made. Chaz then after Alden escaped, Chaz then went to make his escape, and obviously made a bit more of a mess doing so.
Quite a mess.
Yeah. And I presumed it was all part of their plan for both of them because obviously they're both wearing the same mouth guards, so they both I'm sure that was Alden's original thing, but then that influence went on to Chaz as well to use that as a symbol.
Kind of like looking up to Big Brother.
Yeah. Yeah, so I imagine he's sort of following Alden's idea or footsteps, or but none of it's explained. None of it is explained in the script, because there was I don't know if you've seen the original screenplay that Reese released as a book.
No, I have not yet.
No. I mean, that was the original script we were given before they adapted it to the UK, but it was a lot. There was a lot more story in there. It was about it would have been about like 2.5 hours or something if they'd have filmed all of it. It would have been far too long for a slasher. Yeah, it would have been Terrifier 2 territory. But
right. Why not?
Yeah, no, why not?
RP man deserves that.
But for our budget, I don't think that was really possible. But but yeah, there was a lot more explained. But that part of the story, I think it wasn't very hinted, because obviously it is a shock ending. So
and we like that kind of, left to the imagination. I mean, how many, classics have we seen over time where that very thing happens, where it's just kind of like left to the imagination? Actually, since you brought up Terrifier, that's kind of the same thing. There was a little bit of how the hell did that happen kind of thing at the end of the second one.
Oh yeah, the second one goes all out with the lore, because the first one's still my favorite one. And,
it always will be. There was just something so beautifully dark about that first one. It was a little bit more brutal. Sure, it was playful, but I feel like the second one got like 10,000 times more playful. Art's like, I'm back and I'm just gonna like continue to do my thing and I'm gonna love it. In the first one, he's like, I'm pissed off.
Yeah, and like it's that sort of thing where like the lore, obviously the lore was really well thought out and they did a great job at doing that.
Right.
There was something quite magic about just this sadistic mime, that was just having you did have no idea what he was about.
It's like, I'm just out for a
time
good
of his
time.
life. And yeah, there's something so dark but entertaining about that I love. Yeah,
absolutely. Kyler here says something, or kind of a question, I guess. As he says, I've been thinking about this question since last week. Are we gonna be getting more backstory on the younger life of R.I.P. Man? That would be pretty sweet.
I think we are. Again, I did say it, I think before. I haven't actually.
Only what you can say, of course.
Yeah, exactly. And I haven't seen the whole script. But
Gotta love that.
I can tell you the parents are coming back. So I cannot see how that won't be explored, because that is such an interesting aspect. It really is. I took from the first one, my interpretation was that there's more to the parents than meet the eye. I think there's a little bit more of a dark edge to them, and I think his childhood is. Yeah, I think his birth parents. There was something a little, maybe a bit of abuse underlying there. Yeah, and the way they just discarded him, they're just like, oh, you can't understand it. He was just upset. He was just crying all the time. He was unbearable. Like, it's almost so dismissive about him. Like,
well, and we also have to keep the Dentes clan in mind too. So it's like maybe during that childhood is when he got inducted into that, or I mean, there's so many different ways the storyline could go, and I think that's really going to get explored in the second one.
No, I think so. I mean, I hope so. Yeah,
yeah, me too.
There's so much,
because it's a badass concept. Absolutely.
Yeah. And I think the whole and obviously his upbringing with Alfie Pick, the store owner as well, who taught him how to use all the tools and made the toys for him.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's the man behind the teeth chattering toys. That's an interesting thing to explore too, that I hope will be expanded on.
Yeah, I'm pretty suspect on him. You know, of course, he's like, oh, I was just making the toys for him. I don't sell them. Well, then how the hell does Alden have like billions of these for every person he goes after?
Yeah.
I bet you he's like, nope, you're on the path. I'm going to keep making them for you.
No, I think there's a lot of characters that only have small parts in the first one, where there's actually a lot more that meets the eye, and there's a lot
That's
more
what
that
makes for a great franchise. We're not answering all the questions in one movie. It allows for continuation. So I love that concept. Very well done, very well written. Let's see here. Aaron says, I think of the RIP man is a new type of phantom type killer, hides in the shadows, and then you get the drill. I don't know. Would you say that's kind of how you view the character a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, he's very much every kill he has in the original film, he's hiding first. He, in a way, for his own entertainment. Like he catches them by surprise on the first instance, and not necessarily out of need, more out of that's what he likes to do. He likes to just emerge and shock them.
kind of like a game of cat and mouse, like hunting.
Yeah, because I didn't even consider that, but yeah, he does emerge every time.
Like I said, you always have a big old smile on your face when you're watching your prey. He's like, I'm gonna get you.
Absolutely. Yeah, because when he appears in that tunnel with the remote, and he's just
exactly, he's just like, oh really? Kink.
Yeah. He's just like, because you could imagine the character Timmy is just because he's walking around. He's the RIP man clearly knows he's exactly where he is all the time, and he's talking and making noises, and then suddenly like RIP man's just waiting for him to turn and see him, and he's waiting for that moment.
And then it's like, woohoo! I get to take some teeth.
Absolutely.
So I noticed a couple times when you've kind of collected a few of your teeth from some of the people, and it appears to look as though you've kind of like put them in your mouth. What was there a goal there to try to use each one of those to like try to see if you can just shove it in there?
What, like, as in what Alden?
Yeah,
because
he had taken that guard off once, and then there was like 2 of the teeth that you've collected.
Yes. So I'll say it is like a trophy collection, but also the teeth are an obsession for him. He's obviously everything about his kills is to do with teeth. Obviously it's something that he's never had in life, and is engulfed by it, and he's now trying to recreate the smile he never had out of one single tooth from each person. So
I think that's beautifully deranged. I think that's really cool, because it really shows off that obsession. And you don't have to leave a quarter or a dollar bill or anything under the pillow. I love what Kyler says here. He says, I wonder if RIP man is the Tooth Fairy's hitman.
I like that.
I absolutely love that. Honestly, I think RIP man kicked the shit out of the Tooth Fairy and said, I'm taking over now. Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think he's perfectly capable of doing that. So
yeah, no doubt. So in the film, what are, let's say, maybe your top 3 favorite moments of making this first film?
I love I love that scene in the tower. I think that is one of the most atmospheric sets I've been, possibly the most atmospheric set I've ever been on. I just when we're filming it, because it's this old ruin in the middle of a forest, and
Yeah.
our cinematographer and lighting guy Morgan, he set up all the lights, and suddenly like you see this tower like lit up in the middle of a forest, and that was an amazing thing to just sort of stand back and look at, because
That's amazing. Yes.
yeah. And I just, even though that was one of the most grueling like shooting days because it was freezing cold, and
Oh, I can imagine.
yeah, and it went all through the whole night. And yeah, me and the actress Mia were both a bit broken towards the end of that shoot.
Yeah, right.
But and like Morgan, the cinematographer, he had the worst luck. He broke his drone that day, because we had that drone shot, which we luckily got before it broke, but I think it broke very soon after.
Oh,
where,
no.
You know, where the camera goes upwards. Then one of his other cameras broke. Something else went wrong as well. He had like 3 pieces of equipment break. It was
Oh my goodness.
but I still look back on that. That was
Still magical.
That was great, and I that's my favorite scene in the film.
Now, is that the part at which we're looking down through that hole, that really big black hole? Oh man, I can remember watching that and going, "That is the most beautiful shot I think I've ever seen in an indie film." Something just incredible about looking down into that hole to the bottom floor.
And because it was like ruins, there was like broken glass like everywhere, like
all
over the floor. Like small, no, just like the smallest shards. But because of the lighting, when that came up, it made him almost look a bit starry.
It did.
Like
I wasn't sure if we were looking into the sky at that point, and I come to realize once I saw the actress below, I was like, oh shit, how the hell did they do that? I remember talking to one of my co-hosts, Morty. I was like, did they put a camera like on a rope and just like pull it back? I wasn't sure how that was shot. Now you say it was the drone, so that makes sense.
Yeah, and I just think it's beautiful. Yeah, the way like something as grim as broken glass can look so beautiful. Yeah, when the light's hitting in the dark. Yeah.
Yeah, Kyler's like, oh, that was broken glass?
Yeah.
What an effect. Oh man, I don't even think you could have got that with crystal, like little bits of crystal. So actually, yeah, I think the glass really added to the shot, even though it's like everywhere.
No, man. I love that. I mean, obviously, like other scenes, I like the opening scene was a blast to do. Like that was, and obviously it was the first thing we all did, and that was a really exciting day, and there were loads of great shots. Again, man,
just kind of seeing you outside the that big house, that big glass house that we're all so jealous of.
The house is
yeah, we were sitting there going, man, that has to be like a $5-6 million home that you guys shot in.
Yeah, again, Jamie's just amazing. I was just saying last time, Jamie's amazing at finding these locations, and it was just someone's home that they rent out to film studios. And and the amazing thing about it is it's in the UK. Like we hardly have any buildings that big here. Every house is like compacting, like long block most of the time, like
except for any of the old mansions or castles.
Yeah, no, of course, but yeah, it's rare to see a home like that in the UK, especially
so modern too. It's insane who the architect that put that together. I would love to shake his or her hand on that one. Just a beautiful shot. But seeing you outside of it, though, like looking up, almost kind of reminds me of the priest in The Exorcist as he's looking at the house he's about to go into. I was surprised that they didn't shoot any fog around you at that time. That would have been pretty cool.
Yeah,
definitely.
I mean, it would
opening scene. Yeah, absolutely. Any favorite kills?
I mean, I think I mentioned before. I think the that freight slit is a really good one.
Yep, that was definitely one of my top 5.
Yeah, I do like the Iron Maiden. I think it's really
That was
cool.
sick.
That Iron Maiden is probably a more decorated actor than anyone else in the film. Like,
It's the rock star of its own.
Apparently, it's been in like the old Carry On films, and
Yeah.
like it's been in tons of television over the years. It's from like I think the 60s or something. It was made.
No.
So
kidding.
yeah, there's like it's probably one of the only film set Iron Maidens in the country, I'd imagine.
I was going to say, I'm sure that probably wasn't an original from back in the day.
No, oh no. When
that would have been
talking about getting it
crazy though if it was.
When they kept on about an Iron Maiden, and in my head I was thinking, oh, they're going to get a real Iron Maiden. They've got it from a museum or something.
Right.
I know. I just didn't think that there was like a prop one.
Yeah, me neither, because it looks legit. You know what I'm saying? Like the real fucking deal. And I'm like, whoop, I hope they don't get stuck in there. But definitely.
I just think that's it's a cool thing. And Iron Maidens haven't made much of an appearance in horror, at least the horror I've seen. So
yeah, no, not a very traditional device unless it's like a period piece or you know, like something involving, like you said, a museum or something like that. But yeah, to have that in there, that was great. And we mentioned it last week too. Pretty much all the locations. Now, the one I'm really curious about, do you know much about the church with the little graveyard next to it? That you end up getting one of your fellow co-stars.
Do you know what? That church, I don't actually know where it was. I wasn't actually. So the interior and the exterior of the church are different locations.
No shit.
I wasn't on set for that. Yeah, for the outside shot of Bruno coming to Bruno. What was his character called again? Jaden coming towards the coming towards the church. I wasn't there for that shot. The inside was a fishing museum. That is
what?
There's a fishing museum on Brighton Beach, and we filmed that. So the downstairs of that museum, we filmed the scene where Jaden goes into the Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
And then the upstairs of that fishing museum is where the final fight between Alden and Donnie takes place.
Right. Never would have guessed that was 2 separate locations. Man, talk about brilliant cinematography and just overall creative flow, because it's very seamless. We literally have no idea that is not what the inside of that church looks like. Imagine if you would have used the inside.
One of the things I do like about that is I like the thought of I almost feel we missed something where when Donnie walks into there, that I'd have loved to have had a little shot of the Iron Maiden close as he passes without Donnie walked past, not knowing his friend was in there. You know, like I think that but I still think
that would have been a great shot. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, you just totally fucked up the comment section with that one. Fishing museum, like a museum about fishing. Well, time to book a flight.
Yeah, it's there on Brighton Beach.
Wow. I didn't even know such a thing would exist.
Yeah, I mean, I was unfamiliar with it until that day of shooting. But again, Jamie was fully aware. I think they use the upstairs as sometimes like a theatre space for like fringe plays and things like that. I think.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, so that upper space was empty, but the downstairs is like it's like a museum for showing lots of fishing equipment.
Again, just absolutely beautiful decor. Oh man, I feel like we have completely gutted the film. And I think it's time just to remind everybody out there in the Black Flame universe that you can literally catch the RIP Man on just about every platform. I saw an advertisement this week that DVDs, I believe, are going to be available or are available right now.
They are. I believe it's jqsfilms.com or co.uk. I apologize if you Google it. I'm sure it'll correct whichever.
Well, actually, can you tell me the name of that again?
JQS Films.
And you said .com?
I think it's either .com or .co.uk. I actually can't recall because I only saw it today.
Well, we'll do this, or we'll say, you said DUK?
Co.uk.
Oh, gotcha. Co.uk. There. Let's see here. Scroll across, add banner. That's right, people, down at the bottom of your screen. If one doesn't work, I am totally sure that the other will.
I apologize for my unpreparedness there. But yeah,
honestly, I agree with you. I think if they were to Google JQS Films, that website should pop up.
Yeah,
because I doubt.
And it has merchandise for other films like The Cellar as well on there. And
yes, and I'm happy to report that I'll be doing a review of that soon.
Awesome. I hope you enjoy. But the DVD's available, I think, only for a limited time. Although I imagine if it sells, they might produce more. I'm not sure. But
well, you know what to do, demons. Get your ass on that website right now and order your copy.
I think so. It's awesome to see it's finally materializing, because I think that's one of the thing. Even though I've seen the film a few times, and obviously been part of it, and to see it gets real when you see the DVD, the physical DVD.
Well, absolutely it does. I mean, it gives you chills. Now, did you guys have a premiere?
We did in a town called Worthing, which is where some of the cast are based. We held. It was most of the cast made it. We had a sold out premiere, and it went down really well.
So what was what did that moment feel like when you saw yourself on the big screen?
I mean, it was amazing to see it, and everyone was just so into it, and like people. I had quite a few of my friends came, and they were cheering when my name came up in the credits and things like that. So it was.
I mean, that's gonna make the hairs on your arms stand up,
Yeah.
Oh man, just amazing, and I absolutely love the success that you're having with this film, and then now with the second one in full swing. I mean, online, everything is just blowing up everywhere, and I love that. All of us here at Reapers Underground and Black Flame Entertainment, we have been sharing all those posts, both Instagram and Facebook, just anything we can do to make this next one even bigger for y'all, because just excellence in writing a great story, and we don't have our closure yet. We need more.
Oh no, thank you, and thank you for sharing everything. It is crazy opening Instagram. I was thinking today, I open it and there's always just something to do with the RIP Man, obviously because I'm so associated with it. But it's crazy how whenever I open it, there's just so much to do with the film, and
I swear between me and Reese, we're gonna break the internet with this thing.
Reese is a machine as well at promoting. He's so good at that. He's so good at getting the word out there for the film, and everyone, myself and all the other cast as well. He's so good at pushing all of us. And
absolutely, because I mean, it literally sticks in your mind. You know, you could be looking at something completely different and go, "Oh yeah, R.I.P. man. I wonder what's going on with that." I don't know. That's how I am. But definitely, we want to show the trailer in case there's somebody out there that hasn't watched it yet. This is why this is a big deal. Check this out.
One was found at the crime scene. The young girl's face looked like it'd been put in a blender.
Just wish this year would fly by.
Hey, don't worry about your birthday. I already sorted it. The last 2 weeks, they've been a living nightmare for me.
My adopted son's name is Alden Pick. He has a rare oral disease called anodontia. He had a love for Middle Italy. There was a clan there that also had no teeth. But the leader, they would remove the teeth from their victims and then execute in the most barbaric fashion. Alden was obsessed with the Dante's clan.
All right, man. I love the way this trailer was done too, because usually, you have this like big music and everything else, just like really kind of like punching things home. It almost feels more haunting, more chilling. So you guys know what to do. You've got to check out the RIP Man on Prime Video, all the things. I don't know if it's at Tubi yet, which is what I was just looking for, but it's on most major platforms, and you get to see Owen do his thing. Make sure you brush your teeth out there.
Want them to be clean when he steals them.
That's right.
No, it's not.
Maybe he'll let you live. I don't know.
No, it's not on Tubi, but it's on like I know Amazon Prime and Apple TV and
Apple TV. That was the one I found.
YouTube for paid, and
Nice.
it's on plenty others. There's I know on some of the ads there's a lot of streaming services that I've never even encountered, but
right.
RIP Man's on them too.
Nice. Excellent distribution. So let's talk about some of the stuff you got coming up that you can talk about, of course, because it looks like you have a lot of things coming up. A film called, Grace and Vale, Ella Rose and Goliath.
So Ella Rose is something that it's been stuck on my IMDb forever. That's actually a film that never got made.
You see, I never knew.
So that one, I have to say, I don't think is ever going to come out. It was a short I did in 2013, and it sat on the top of my IMDb forever since, and I guess it's going to stay there forevermore, probably.
What could have been, as a taxidermied corpse.
Yeah, I know. It was a film. So someone I used to work with was the director, and
nice.
I was just like, will you do this for me? And I was just like, yeah, I'll be your corpse for you. And he hanged me. I was hanging from a cross, and as a
the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
That would be pretty sweet though, if you could ever get that footage for your actor reel. you know.
Yeah. I to my recollection, I think the corpse came alive and in a sequence as well. But
That's
it
even
was
better.
so long ago, 13 years ago.
I mean, you just do it all, man. Although I will say this Goliath looks badass. I mean, it says it's completed, so
Yeah, so it's directed by Christian, who does the sound design for R.I.P. Man.
nice.
And I'm not actually a big part in it. I more have just a cameo in it.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, it's but there's a lot of like RIP. There's some RIP Man crossover in there. I think Jamie has a role in it.
Nice.
And yeah, I don't know too much about it. I know it's a found footage film, and it.
Ooh, wow, like it.
Yeah. Again, it was like with, but I mean, much more professional film. But like with Ella Rose, where obviously Christian reached out and was just like, "Will you know, would you be interested in having appearing in a cameo role for this?" And
Sure.
like, of course, Christian's great. Yeah, and then Grayson Vale is it's a short movie that I did at the end of last year, and yeah, it's a drama about two characters on finding each other on the edge of their lives, and I play an antagonistic boyfriend of the lead actress. Well, not antagonistic, but like he's not the greatest guy.
We've all played an asshole. I mean,
Yeah.
when I tell you I've played my handful of asshole cops, I have done that. And for some reason, those seem to be some of my most memorable roles. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of my general dislike of law enforcement.
Oh, I mean, throughout my life, I've mainly been cast as villains or policemen.
Oh, okay.
They're my two, not so much antagonistic policemen though. I usually just get regular policemen or or the villain. But
I think that's just kind of like a rite of passage. As an actor, we all must play a cop at some point. It's fun though.
yeah, I mean, many times cops, detectives. That's often been roles I've had. I don't know. Maybe it's a similar thing. We've got the similar sort of bald head, beard look. Maybe it's
it could be. It could be. I'm either like supernaturally diabolical, or I'm a cop, or a creature of some sort. I've played, in creature suits. I've done, a 9-foot demon in the movie Grind, which is fucking insane how we actually filmed that. Or zombies. I love doing zombies.
I don't. No, I've never. Even though I've like played zombies in like when I was working in the scare maze and stuff, I don't think I've actually ever played a zombie in a film.
I think it would be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great fun. Of course.
Well, you said that you generally get cast as bad guys. In some of your previous films, did you have any other characters that you really enjoyed playing?
Yeah, I mean, I did a film recently called Ghoul Squad, which is a mockumentary about ghost hunters who are terrible at it. And
I already know one of my demons in the comment section is going to love this. Go right ahead, continue.
And it was so much fun to make. And again, it was involving some of the RIP Man cast again.
Oh, cool.
Like Jasmine from RIP Man's in it, and she plays my character's girlfriend that's really like horrible to me. So it's a complete role reversal where like it's actually like she's basically a character that's bullying my character, which is really
my goodness. And then secretly you're like trying to pull a drill out of your bag.
And then Jamie's in it as well, playing quite like an arsehole, basically. And
nice.
So yeah,
No, Zach Baggins.
I'm playing a nice guy in it. But but that was
I
a
said
funny
so, like Zach Baggins, right? That seems to be the ghost hunter guy that everyone hates.
Oh right, okay. I'm not familiar with him, but
Oh, that's okay. You're not missing anything.
no, no. But that film was an absolute joy to make, and I was really happy. Yeah, I got. To
Oh
see
yeah,
it.
I love it. I love it when you could do a mockumentary like that, still have it be creepy, but have it be hilarious at the same time.
Oh no, absolutely, and yeah. I mean, other things I did like on because I've done quite a lot of theatre as well, and I got to do a play of Train Spotting years ago.
Oh no shit! Wow.
And I played Francis Begbie, Robert Carlyle's character, and that was a great experience. And that was one of those roles where I auditioned for the role of Spud, who's like a really kind of passive, nice guy, a loser, but he's he's sort of a well-meaning he's a well-meaning character. And then I got emailed off for the role of Begbie, and I was like, how am I ever going to do this? Like, but that's some of the most interesting journey for an actor, I think, is when you can't imagine yourself playing the role, and then you go on that journey to get there, and it's such a satisfying and rewarding feeling to embody.
I couldn't agree more. Some of the biggest actors in the world actually prefer to do stage work rather than films. Which one do you like better?
I used to always say stage work, like because I always used to say I stole this from I can't even remember who said it originally, but
Don't we all steal something from someone?
I stole this from someone I've met somewhere in my life, but I remember them saying, film is the director's playground and theatre's the actor's playground. And I think that's very true, in the sense where the director's got all the freedom in film, and the actor's essentially very, even I love acting in film, but it's a very it's a lot more restrictive than theatre. You're almost free to just completely embody something, and you're going on most of the time you're going from the journey. You go on the character's whole journey in theatre, like, so you'll usually, the first scene is the first thing that character does, and the last scene is the last thing that character does, where often in films my character will get killed the first day I film it, and then and then
I mean, we hope not.
and then I'll go back to filming the rest of his life later or something like that, or and then sometimes in film, because you can practice the role as much as you want at home, but you don't often meet the other cast members until the day of filming, and then obviously depending on how the different actors interact with you, changes how you're going to say something, because you don't know how they're going to portray their characters and say their lines, and then that changes your performance, and then that means you're discovering new things about your character, how they're reacting differently, and you can do that first scene on that first day of shooting, and then by the time you've done your last day of shooting, you've found out so much more about your character by just physically playing them on the set with the characters that you think.
Isn't that crazy? Because you could be shooting like the ending for the film first, and then you go back and start going through the beginning. I've had that happen a couple times too, and I always thought that was kind of strange. I'm like, I'm really ready to bring maybe this certain scene or part of the story, and it doesn't come till like way later.
And I find sometimes by the time last day of shooting, you think back on the first day of shooting, and you're like, now I know all this about my character, these new things I've discovered. I'd have done it a little differently. Like, you look back and I could have added this to the character. I could have added this. Now I know my character reacted like this to this character. He'd act a bit different in this scene before,
Right. It's almost like you have to have the whole script memorized in order to be able to just pluck those feelings out, those emotions.
Oh yeah, of course. But I just mean in that, like, when you're acting with someone else, they bring out different things in you that you didn't realize.
Absolutely, the energy.
Actors, yeah.
Yeah.
and they make your character respond differently, which makes you learn something that you could practice as much as you want at home. But well, at least I feel like you
Right.
practice as much as you want at home, and then you still discover more from.
Oh yeah,
Person
I
who acts
definitely
opposite.
agree with that.
Hell
yeah.
But I say, like, I always preferred theatre. I the last couple of years, I feel like film is maybe my calling now. Like, you know,
That's
I don't
awesome
know.
though too.
I'm more excited to be part of film at the moment than I am theatre. So yeah, I hope for
Well,
more
as you
film
can
work.
see, the world is taking notice of what you do and how you come across on screen. Very believable. You embody the character to a T. And kind of like what Aaron says here, being willing to adapt. Because being, I think he's trying to say being willing to adapt causes to create magic if you let the character tell you how to play them. There we go.
Yeah,
Sorry about the
totally agree.
there.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
definitely.
you're always learning. You're always learning new things about your character every time you get up and play them. I'm sure there's just, even if it's the tiniest thing, you'll pick up something.
Absolutely. Even with the script that I've been writing for my film, The Contract, you know, I'm learning new things about the characters that I didn't, you know, have fleshed out in the beginning, and now it's like taking on new things. So I agree with that wholeheartedly. And, you know, just playing other characters as well. Just a couple more questions for you. Let's see. What would be a dream role for you? Maybe a particular character, you know, just because as we know, there's so many different genres in horror. Is there like, you know, maybe a creature or just overall character?
Whew. Haven't actually thought about that too much. I mean, I'd love to be in. Obviously, I'd love to be in more horror.
Oh yeah,
It would be fun to be on the other side of horror too, like as in someone, because this is my first real horror film experience.
yes.
R.I.P. man. So it would be quite fun to, I don't know, maybe be a red herring character on the other side, or like.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I don't know, or
Like a vampire, a werewolf. You know, something like that.
No, I don't know. Like I was just trying to. I mean, there's things like, obviously there's franchises, like if I could be involved in something like a Scream film or something like that, that would be just like, that would be things like that would be a dream come true, because there's stuff I grew up with, or
Oh hell yeah.
not that. Yeah, or just any franchise, like being part of a franchise I grew up with, I think would be a dream for me.
Sure, especially since there are such huge success stories going on with the fan films. I don't know if you've heard or seen some of those, but for it looks like almost every franchise. The only one they haven't really touched is Nightmare on Elm Street, but I've seen a lot of Friday the 13th ones, a lot of Halloween ones, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you know, stuff like that. So I would, you know, probably keep an eye out for one of those, unless, you know, for some reason they decide to put new blood into the franchise and do it for real. Yeah, I could definitely see you playing in one of those characters.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't actually checked out these fan films, so I will have to do that. That sounds fun.
YouTube is full of them.
Yeah, it's funny
and
that
they're really good. That's
funny. Nightmare on Elm Street hasn't been touched either. Like, considering
I know, I wonder if fans are just like, there's only one, you know, Robert Englund.
There is only one of Robert Englund.
For real, because
that.
No one else has been able to play him on screen like he does. So,
and I heard recently he doesn't feel like he's got any Freddy left in him. I saw a quote about that, yeah, which is, I get it, but it's a shame to hear.
It is a complete shame to hear. But then again, I mean, he's in his 70s.
He is.
I mean, don't push yourself.
He has a right to rest up.
Enjoy your time, at the cons, meeting fans, telling stories, and things like that, because he has more than done his share for the genre, and a true legend and a true icon. So, which is what we hope to see with RIP, man. I definitely think that this could blow up even bigger than we know. And I know we're all rooting for you, and we are behind you 1000%. Top 3 all-time favorite horror movies for you.
Okay. My all-time favorite horror film is John Carpenter's The Thing.
Yes.
Like,
awesome.
I could watch that film so many times and not get bored. There's so many, like,
dimensions.
I'm making up different theories in my head about when people got infected, and like
I agree with that 100%.
I think it's the 1991. Just because it scared the life out of me as a kid, and and it's
Tim Curry, so
it's an amazing film. It's Stand By Me with a killer clown that eats children that adults can't see. It's the most terrifying concept for children.
Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah. I think the other one might be Candyman. I just think it's
can't beat Tony Todd. Nope.
No, I think it's an incredibly shot film, and the tension in that film is amazing, and it's one of the films that got me into horror. So
that's fantastic. Definitely, I haven't heard these ones mentioned before, and I've been doing the show for like almost 6 years now, so that's really refreshing.
I thought they were...
I mean, everyone always is like, Exorcist or The Shining, or obviously any of the Friday the 13th, Halloween, stuff like that. So it's refreshing to hear that some of these other ones, especially John Carpenter's The Thing, man, that film is just, I'm with you. I've probably seen it about 1,000 times, and I never get bored with it.
No, it's incredible, and I love the 2011 remake. Well, not remake, prequel.
Oh yeah, the prequel. I thought that was brilliant. I'm glad I'm not the only one that watched it.
Highly underrated.
Very underrated. Yes.
Yeah, it's a shame they had to do CGI, but it doesn't affect the quality of the film as a story. It doesn't ruin the film or anything. It's because I know that's one of the people's biggest complaints is the fact that some of the CGI looks a bit dodgy, and it almost feels like there's no place for CGI with The Thing. Like, because
I think we can all agree that they were really trying to push limits and make it even bigger. Because when you think of the original John Carpenter's The Thing, that's big shoes to fill. But the thing is, it was mostly practical, all practical effects, right? So to do the prequel and then try to do too much with the CG, they really should have just concentrated more on the practical. I think it probably would have gripped people a little easier.
Well, apparently they did. They did originally. The studio on the DVD, they have like shots of where they did all these practical effects, and then apparently the studio or the producers or whatever were like, no, we need to CGI over this. So they actually CGI'd over their practical effects. And
no, that's terrible. I would have much rather have seen it. I would have much rather seen it raw.
Yeah, I think most people would have, but it was, I guess, in 2011 they didn't have faith at the time, and
I guess not. That's crazy. Hey, Matt Duke, what's going on? He says, hi there. Owen should be in his makeup for RIP, man. Well, if he had his mouth guard in, how the fuck am I going to talk to him?
Yeah, they're impossible to talk in.
I was going to say, I don't think it would be very simple to do that, because I know I have to wear them in my scene as well. So.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to do that in 2 takes, one voiceover and
So are yours going to say R.I.P. on them as well?
yes,
Are you
twins.
are you making them yourself?
Yes, I have to. It's a matter of fact.
No, I just wondered if you're going to get sent them or something. Oh, no, of
Yep.
course, because they've got a mouth.
Oh yeah, Reese has got me taken care of. I'm awaiting the shipment on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Oh my goodness, yes, Lizzie, I agree. CG'd over the practical blasphemy. Yeah, that is very horrible to know. I don't think we knew that. So
Yeah.
you just opened our eyes a little bit.
Yeah, it's on. I presume it's the same in the USA. Like on the DVD of the prequel. Yeah,
Mhm.
they show all their practical effects and.
Oh, so
They
like
look
the,
cool.
like the behind the scenes.
Like when the 2 guys are turning into the split face and that they have a whole sort of animatronic sort of moving around and
That's amazing.
and it all got lost in the final film.
Wow. Awesome, man. It has been an absolute pleasure having you back on. I feel like I got all of the rest of what we were hoping to talk about out because, you didn't have to run too quickly.
No, all good today. No work in the morning.
Nice. Yeah, me neither. Not till Sunday night. So I always look forward to weeks like this because it's like I got 4 days off. But yeah, man, just an absolute pleasure. Can't wait to hear once you get on set. Like you said, next week, we will definitely be tuning in to see all of what you're working on with the film and to find out a little bit more of the saga of Alden because we need more. Much more.
Hopefully it will deliver. There's definitely going to be some. Yeah, there's definitely going to be more Alden, more discoveries about him, and I'm sure his childhood too. I'm sure that will be touched on more because it's something too interesting to be left alone, I think.
Absolutely, and you're going to be brilliant as always. But man, thank you for taking the time, coming back for part 2 of Owen Llewelyn, and we've had a blast. I know everybody out in the comment section, you guys have been fucking amazing as always. Aw, how fucking amazing. Aaron says, R.I.P. man forever. I could not agree more because what a great franchise. I hope we if we could get a trilogy out of this thing, I think that would be amazeballs.
I hope so.
Especially, just like I said, that first film set it all off for us, and we love it all around the world. And I appreciate the compliment, but definitely not going for that. I'm trying to be a bit more original, but thank you. He says, I look like Nurgle from Behemoth.
I'm not sure who that is. I'll have to Google it.
Lead vocalist of a black metal band known as Behemoth out of Poland. But yes, definitely can't wait to see everything that's coming up for you. And I hope you have an awesome time at the horror con that you're going to be doing.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's coming up as well. So hopefully we'll get some photos that we can see of you signing some stuff. I think that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I hope so. It's Strange Little Obsessions on the 26th and the 27th of September in Nottingham.
Oh, how cool, man. They just started following me too. So I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, amazing. Well, you're part of the film now.
Like, well, that's true. I'm still trying to, let that sink into my brain because I'm like, I can't believe I'm in part 2. Just a big honor, man. I'll bring it as no one else could for the character of Mortem.
Looking forward to it. And we'll be sharing a scene together, even though we're not filming together.
Yes,
so,
exactly. We'll be there in spirit for each other, supporting one another. It's going to be amazing.
Absolutely, and it will look seamless when it actually comes to it. You'll be
I know it. I know it. So thank you guys out there in the Black Flame universe for tuning in on a Wednesday night. I know it's very unholy heard of for me to do a show on Wednesday, but we had to get Owen back. And I'm so glad we did, because it's just awesome to see your career unfold. And we're going to follow you through all your successes. But don't forget, tomorrow night, horror barbecue in epic fashion. We're going to be reviewing a latest film with Robert Mukes from House of a Thousand Corpses. So that'll be kind of fun. Friday night, there's going to be another Reapers Underground. I mean, it's going to be a huge weekend. So if you have no plans to go anywhere, all your entertainment is right in your living room. All right. Most important thing is keep one foot on the ground and one in the fire, and always stay heavy.
Thank you for joining us on Reapers Underground. Stay tuned for more from